What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? The investment trading app Robinhood has been experiencing a whole lot of drama as of late, primarily because of their decision to freeze trading after the little guy started going in on GameStop stocks and winning, pushing the hedge funds, the big guys, up against the wall, causing them to hemorrhage financially. Now, they have blood on their hands. This according to the parents of a young trader who took his own life after believing that he was $730,000 in debt. The parents of 20-year-old Alex Kearns filed suit Monday against Robinhood, accusing the stock trading app of wrongful death in the college student's June suicide. In the lawsuit, the parents claim that he killed himself one day after Robinhood posted a notice restricting his account showing he was in the hole for a whopping $730,000 and told him he needed to come up with around $170,000 ASAP. Alex's parents claim that the initial notice was misleading and inaccurate, and they say Alex was shocked at what he owed and tried to contact Robinhood for clarification, but all he got was a boilerplate email response. Alex killed himself by stepping in front of an oncoming train, and his parents claim he left a suicide note wondering, how was a 20-year-old with no income about to get assigned almost $1 million worth of leverage? There was no intention to be assigned this much and take that much risk, and I only thought I was risking the money I actually owned. His parents claim the note ended with a painful lesson, F Robinhood. The saddest part, the day after Alex's death, Robinhood allegedly emailed him to say that he didn't actually owe six figures. The parents are also suing Robinhood for unfair business practices. Robinhood got trouble. They got literally thousands of people who are going to be coming after them for stopping those trades last week. That was dirty, man. The name is Robinhood, right? Robinhood, you know the old story. Robin Hood is a character, folklore character who robbed the rich to give to the poor. It looks like Robin Hood must have been experiencing that reverse thing, that reverse day or whatever, opposite day, that's what they call it. They must have been experiencing opposite day. Rob the poor, give to the rich. That's kind of like the American way, isn't it? Rob the poor and give to the rich. What do you rob the poor of? Their health, working jobs that are hazardous, working them in back-breaking, terrible conditions, taking 40, 50 years of their life and they retire with nothing. While the big companies get all the money. Robinhood. Yeah, they got problems right now. It's a whole lot of people mad at Robinhood. Y'all be careful out there with those apps, fam, especially like when it comes to options. Option trading can be very, very tricky. I would suggest if you're not a seasoned trader, do not start off doing options. Now, you can make a whole lot of money doing options, but you can also lose a lot of money doing options. And when you start talking about marginal trading, you can easily lose money that you don't have. It's almost like you're borrowing money, basically. Like, imagine you got, let's say, $10,000. And you want to borrow, you can borrow up to twice the amount that you have. So you can borrow up to 100% of the money that you already have in your account. So imagine you have $10,000 and you borrow $10,000 to buy your shares. If you miss, guess what? You owe $10,000. And you may not have that $10,000 in the bank. But they're going to shake you down to get that money. And it's going to be like any other type of collection thing. And they're also going to bar you from trading until you pay up. And another thing that they'll do is they'll trade your shares that you already have with other stocks. You know, they'll trade those shares. So if you owe 10,000, you owe them 10,000, and you got 10,000 in another stock, well, guess what's going to happen? They're going to clean you out. They're going to get that money. So be very careful if you're going to trade. Be very careful with options. They ain't to play with. Options for the big boys. Anyway, but you know what? You know, you can make some nice little gains even if you're not one of the big boys on options. You just really got to know what you're doing. You got to know you got to really just understand how to trade in order so that you don't get your head knocked off, right? If you're unfamiliar with options and you like the idea of doubling up on your return and tripling and quadrupling and 10x and like in a short period of time, start off small or just start off, doing the free trading, till you get it, till you get the hang of it. They call it paper trading. So just start off like that. And then when you get it down, start off, ease on in, like ease on in with $100 or ease in with 200 or 500 or 1,000. But don't come in if you ain't really familiar, you don't really know what's going on. Don't be coming in there with 10 racks, 20 racks, 50 racks, get your head knocked off like that. But back to the young man who felt like it was just too much for him to handle. Let me tell y'all something, fam. When it comes to finances, money, it's all just a tool anyway. Money can be replaced. Lives cannot. Especially loan money. He said they were trying to hit him for money that he didn't have. He could have worked that out. In fact, it worked out anyway, one day after he was dead. So that just lets you know that things can turn for the better. And at the end of the day, it's just money. If you owe financial institutions, there are ways to get that stuff wiped totally off the record. So you lose some money, you take a hit, don't be panicking, man. Money is replaceable. You don't have to go that far. It's sad that he didn't get it. He didn't get that lesson. Hopefully the next person will. They can take a look at what happened with him and come to the realization that there's always tomorrow. R.I.P. Alex Kearns. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?